everyone, this is Trish Kane, CEO and founder of Healerverse. Today we're doing something different on the roundtable, and we're going to allow everybody the chance to speak, whoever wants to speak. Nobody will be called on, but this is going to be a true roundtable. Generally, we feature one of the Healerverse practitioners, and we'll love to learn from them and hear what they're doing in order for us to learn from each other and learn what's out there and what practitioners are doing and who to work with and who's in our communities, locally and virtually globally. But today, we just spoke for about 2 seconds, and we were talking about how there are 5 planets right now in Aquarius, and they're all direct. And with Aquarius, there's no rules. So this week we're doing no rules, and actually my friend over here, Abe, is laughing because he knows how I feel about rules. I have an Aquarius sun and an Aquarius stellium, so even one of the things on Healerverse is like I'm not going to put anybody in a box. Every practitioner, healer, coach is different and unique, and I love that. We love to learn what they're doing and help them to get out more into the world, and also allow them the portal to be able to elevate and escalate everything that they're doing. When healers come into Healerverse, their life starts going on an escalated journey, even if it's not what they expected. So anyway, that's enough out of me. I'm going to see if anybody else wants to share. And welcome to January 30th Healerverse Roundtable. Melissa, do you want to share? I'm not calling on you, but I love what you're typing in the chat.
And Trish, do you have sole control of the foyer or the entry, the front door when people come in the room?
No, I think you do as well.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right. I don't know most of these people.
amazing. Sarah, do you want to, Melissa, do you want to say something now, or do you want to, okay. Sarah, go for it.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for
Hi.
being here. I'm here to learn about Healerverse and meet all of you. But I did have to say, since you're talking about Aquarius, I'm an Aquarius sun, and I have this thing where I'm like, okay, if this person is an Aquarius, I'm gonna have to learn more about them and really open up working with them because it's the season, right?
Yeah, yeah, I love that. I'm so happy you're here, and I'm excited to get to know you too. Yeah. Melissa, do you want to go and say something?
Sure. I'm also really excited that there's 2 Aquariuses on here because I'm a Leo and I love Aquarius so much. I'm so grateful to be here. I met Trish and Abe at Trish's house the other day, and it was fabulous. Great to, spend time and really feel that energy you both are offering. And I'm a creative arts therapist. I'm licensed in New York, and I do more of a coaching, art experiences type of thing here. I'm also a ketamine assisted psychotherapist, and I am studying to be a psychedelic assisted guide. So yes, I just feel so great. Trish and I actually met at a Deepak Chopra event initially. And, I think the time is now. I've been following the platform for some time, and, timing is everything. When you're supposed to be somewhere, you are there. And I'm just trying to basically, whatever comes my way, be open to it and see how it goes and where it takes me and what I could offer to the people that are involved and around me. And it's my life is about serving, and I love that. So that's a little bit about me, I guess.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. Chad, did you want to say something, love?
Hey,
Hi.
Trish. Yeah,
Hey.
let me jump in here real quick. Good to see you, and really good to see Sarah. Hey, Sarah, I was just texting Sarah this morning. Um, yeah, I'm Chad. I work with Wayne on the Peace Tribe, and I'm part of the whole Net Positive Village that's going on in Florida. And there's just so much great stuff going on. And Sarah and I are really throwing down pretty hard, working on philosophy and how to do a school there. And we're going to do it locally with local people, with local kids, and then also do an online component. So it'll be like this super cool hybrid model that I'm really excited about. And Wayne and I and Wayne's been talking to Trish a lot about the whole Peace Tribe and how we're going to integrate with her and her stuff. And it's so great because we're not going to have to reinvent any of that stuff. We just partner with the people that have already done it. And yeah, I've got a couple other things going on, but those are the main things within this group that I'm working on. Right now, I'm in Mexico at the Greater Reset, which is really cool. Highly recommend that. Those guys are great freedom guys, and they're all talking about solutions and all kinds of cool stuff. Yesterday was Permaculture Day. Today is more of like a tech awareness day, and they just have speakers and workshops and all kinds of things. And it's a pretty inexpensive. It's like less than $200 to come for 5 days in Mexico. It's just great. So yeah, Trish, you ought to look into those guys if you haven't seen them before, because you might get some stage time next year.
Cool.
Be great for you. You could have a table there too and talk to people. That's where I met Dirk, and the whole Net Positive thing was here last year. He had a table.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah. I would have to get with people like transparently. Like I did not feel comfortable when I was in Tulum a year and a half ago. I had a condo that I bought there and I was flipping it to just pay for Healerverse. And it was like amazing during lockdown, but for some reason, last time I was there, I was like, it feels like Egypt.
Oh wow.
But hey, if we roll together and we like go on the same like, plane to Cancun, then I'm good as long as I'm with a tribe.
Yeah. Well, it's not bad. This is in Morelia, so it's like it's like a 3-hour bus ride from Mexico City. And you could fly into Morelia too, but the flights were like twice as much. It was ridiculous. And the buses here are really nice. I mean, they have some really nice buses. So, I mean, I'd rather be on the bus here than the airplane. It's way more luxurious. But yeah, I mean, I could see as a woman, it might be a little bit sketchy, but where we are and where the conference center is, it's not bad at all.
Cool. I haven't been to Mexico City except for on a spring break, college layover. So let's try it. Let's go next year. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll send you a link to the main guy and everything, and well, you could look at the website and see what you think. Look at the schedule and the speakers and stuff, and I think it'll fit right in.
Cool. Thank you so much. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I think, and also I am so psyched about Peace Tribe. Do you want to, because Wayne's not here right now, do you want to talk a little bit about Peace Tribe and what you're doing up there? Up there for me, but like it might be down.
Sure.
For Melissa, it's across.
Yeah, so we're in Crescent City, Florida, which is halfway between Jacksonville and Orlando, a little bit inland from St. Augustine, kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's really great, but you could still get to stuff if you're willing to drive an hour or so. 52 acres. It's beautiful. All these trees everywhere. Sarah's been out. I think she liked it. And yeah, we've had, I think, 3 different peace festivals out there, which has turned out to be about between 50 and 60 people, and we don't charge for them, or at least we haven't been. We're looking at redoing that a little bit and maybe charging $20 or something, because it ends up costing us a lot. But then we get all these super cool network connections from people that come, and it's just so amazing to do something like that that's all centered around peace, because everybody wants peace. And as Wayne articulated out in a message the other day that was so brilliant, he said, what do people want? They want to be happy. They want to have money. They want to have good relationships. And basically, at the bottom of everything that you want is peace. So really, if you say you just want peace, then that means you want good, happy relationships. It means you want to have enough money. It means you want safety, and it means you want security, because peace is not possible unless everything else is handled in your life, really. So it was
Not
like so
true.
beautiful. No?
No, you can be broke and happy and peaceful. Yes. Like I've proven it. But I agree with the peace part. I agree with the peace part. You can have nothing, no people, no nothing, and be peaceful. That's my like just thought. That's just my thought.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, well, it's like,
And
what was it? Elizabeth Taylor said she's like, I've been broke and I've been rich, and let me tell you, it's way better to be rich, you know? So it's like if you're not worried about where your next meal's coming from, I think for most of us, maybe the truly enlightened can get over it, but for most of us, if you don't know where your next meal's coming from, that's all that's on your radar screen. You know, if you have a crappy relationship and you're getting beat or something, you can't, you're just like a scared puppy dog
aw,
in the corner, and you can't get out of your own way because you're not safe, right? Safety is huge. So anyway, we could arm wrestle about that, but I thought it was wonderful. And so anyway, we do these peace festivals, and anyone can do a peace festival. What we're doing is building a template, and you can talk to us, and we could say, here's what we've done, and it's worked, and it's really fun, and you'll have a bunch of cool people show up, because only cool people really show up to something called a peace festival. And so we find people with property that can do it, and they donate the property, and then you put on an event, and they have like a potluck for food, so everybody brings something, so there's really no cost there, and it doesn't have to cost a lot to have fun and propagate peace. And so now our big thing, now that we're working with Trish on and seeing how this can all integrate, is Martin Luther King said, the problem is that the peaceful people aren't organizing nearly as well as the people that want war. And that's what needs to happen in order to have a peaceful place here, and in order for us to save the world, or whatever you want to call it. So this is what we're working on now, is having this huge umbrella of all these different options. Like we got Sarah and the school project that we're working on, that'll be under there somewhere. Then we'll have the Net Positive Village, that'll be there. Trish will be there. And as we go forward and meet these other communities that are doing certain pieces of it right, because what we're finding is everybody kind of wants the same thing. And some people are really good at one thing, and they kind of drop the ball at other things. So what if we just collected all the good things, put them under this umbrella, and then when we go talk to people and network with communities, they could be like, well, we maybe we tried a school, but it didn't work because of this and that. It's like, okay, we've got a school template for you. Do you want the school template? We could come in, we can consult with you, and we'll come out to Florida or get on our online program with Sarah, and we'll show you how the school works. And it totally works, and everybody's happy. And part of the school program that I'm really excited about is we're talking about having like a quarterly meetup in Florida for all the remote kids can come out, and the parents could get rid of their kids for a week. Like, how fun would that be? It'd be school/summer camp, and we could do all the fun stuff. Like, who wouldn't want that?
I love it. I love all of this. Yeah, thank you for what you're doing. The kids are the future, and a lot of the kids that are coming into the world right now, and even like some of the teenagers and stuff, 20-something-year-olds, are like very much star seeds. And in order to like have them maybe not have some of the same experiences that we've had, and be given their superpowers early on, and how special every single kid is, to be able to tap into their superpowers is so important, and give them resources that we didn't have,
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love
that's
that.
when my dad was dying. This is a fun story. I was really sad, and we knew it was coming, and it wasn't a big surprise anymore. And I just was hanging out with my folks for like a week, and I just wrote him this nice long acknowledgement letter. And what I determined, the game of life as a parent, not that I'm a parent, but I've been on the other side as a kid, the game of life as I see it as a parent is to make sure that your kid has more opportunity and gets more love than you did. And if everybody did that, like, the world would be a much better place in one generation. And so my parents totally won that game. They had it kind of rough, and I didn't. I had a really great childhood, and it's wonderful. So we've got to take care of the kids. Otherwise, like, what do we have? The whole thing's going to just evolve into dystopia if we don't.
Yeah. I feel like you can have a good childhood and also like not have what you need in order to like be yourself, you know? Like, I only have my own experience, but I don't fit in the box. Yay, Wayne got in. I don't fit in the box of like school and stuff, and I would have done way better if I was allowed to go to work at 5 years old.
So, yeah.
How did Chad get in?
I don't
Hey,
know.
well, you missed my rant. I just went on
You
like a
just went,
5 minute sharing
yeah,
rant.
peace tribe. Yeah. I want to give Melissa a chance if she is available to say something if she wants. And then I'm sorry you couldn't get in. I sent a message to the tech team. There was like another weird thing this morning.
Hey, Trish, I'm just gonna turn off my camera and mute myself. I've got to go walk down to this conference thing.
Go
So
ahead,
I'm gonna
love. I'm so
listen to
happy
you
you're
guys.
here. Take
Yeah, I'm gonna,
pictures. Send us pictures. Are you in the
okay.
Healerverse group chat on Telegram?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'll add
Can
you.
you add me? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Cool. Great. Well, I'm gonna mute and
Awesome.
two,
Thank
and
you.
then I'll listen to all you guys though.
Thank you.
Melissa.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
I was
Hi.
waiting because it's early here, so my kids are sleeping. So I'm like, I'm sneaking outside.
It's
My house
7:50,
isn't
right?
big enough. Yeah, but they're still sleeping. I
Yeah, yeah,
homeschool
yeah.
them, so sometimes they sleep in a little bit.
Oh,
And that's
amazing.
okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm Melissa. I learned about Healerverse through um, the Women's Circle, and I learned about the Women's Circle through Inner Bloom. So, yes, yes.
So
But
happy you're here.
it's awesome, and I'm excited to be here. Um, I don't know really what to share.
Everyone's allowed
So,
to share today.
what do I want to share? I have been on a journey for a while of remembrance. I found Inner Bloom by accident, honestly. I was having a transition in life, and I was like, you know what? I know that I could do some good. And then I bought this digital stuff, and Inner Bloom ended up being one of them, and it just stuck out to me. And so that's how I found that. And then I met, I found out about the Women's Circle, and then I joined one of those, and I was like, oh, I definitely need to be here. So yeah. So and I don't know what else to share. It's nice to meet you guys.
To meet you too. I'm so happy you're here and that you found us via the chain and then my best friend of 22 years.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, we were literally met freshman year of college in a bar.
That's funny you say that because my
Yeah,
best friend, I met her like 16 years in a bar.
yeah. And then
And
like, but we were
it
like,
was a funny story
yeah,
because
we,
I was just there with a friend, like a different friend, and she had sat down next to me and she's like, I know I don't know you, but I think I was supposed to meet somebody for a blind date and he's not here. And I want to sit with people, not by myself. I was like, yeah, come sit with us.
it's amazing.
So, yeah.
Yeah, like Deneen and I, and she did this beautiful snake burn ceremony last night for the Year of the Snake. We just basically like teamed up from the start, freshman year, and then 4 years we went together. We were roommates for 1 year, but we were basically, she would live at my house junior year anyway. And we were definitely
It's
like
cutting out a little bit.
yeah, we were like definitely the two like, weirdos of like the whole entire college probably because we would like sit in the car and look at the stars and like all this stuff. And like we just teamed up from the beginning and just never really left each other's side for 4 years. It was kind of cool.
That's super cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing how everything comes full circle years later. Like the
It does.
journey and then yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for being here. So happy.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm here.
Yeah. Abe,
Oh,
you're up.
I thought you were going to put people on the spot. How do you talk on this?
Oh, do you want to say anything? My apologies.
No,
Okay.
no, no, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Can you hear me first?
Yeah.
Okay. I met Trish at the beach, and it was like I'm doing my exercise, and my dog's up there, and her dog comes up running, and all I can hear is panic in her voice. Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo. Because my dog's a 110-pound dog. She doesn't know what the reaction is. But they became the best of friends, and I can see her panicking like her boo boo is there. So that's how we met. And then we became friends. So here we are. And I have no idea what she does. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I know she inspires me. But through that inspiration, I've started out on something, I have a vision, and I've just started out on that experiment. So this is where I'm at. The vision is I I have like an acre and a half here, and it's full of fruit trees. I've got about 60 varieties of fruit trees. So the energy here is beautiful. Especially if it comes summertime, man, you can taste all kinds of fruit. What I'm doing right now, every Friday, I host an event here. It's drum and dance circle, but it's only by invitation. And what I do is most of the healers are invited, people that we know, people Trish knows, and this is a place for them to just chill. That is it. To sit around with fellow-minded people around the fire, play a drum, play a guitar, do whatever. Just be a child. Because we miss that. Just hanging out. In the meantime, in the house, we host a session. It could be a meditation session, like tonight. It's breath work and energy movement. We have room for 12. So when I send out the letters, people respond, we fill it up. And once this event starts at 7:30, we lock the house down because then it's the whole event is in the house. However, the outside starts at 6:30, and we keep the fire going, and we sit around. We have the drums. It's more connection than anything, more chit chat, because we all bring. The beauty of this whole thing is there's absolutely zero cost to this whole thing. That is the beauty of it, because when I send out the invitation, I tell them, guys, I need firewood. If you can bring food, and then all my requirements are put in there. So they're happy to bring it because I'm not charging them anything. So you should see the abundance of food. And I always make it clear, if you cannot, you're very busy, don't worry about it because there's abundance. And when you come here, you'll see there's so much food because people just bring. And like last week, it was a last minute panic. I had no firewood. At 4 o'clock, the guy said, my wife got the pickup truck. I said, no worries. I just sent 5 messages. All it says, need firewood, need firewood, need firewood. 15 minutes later, Jeep pulls up and we are unloading firewood. It's that easy, no cost. So this is what I'm doing here. And then the session that happens here, that is when we promote the healer. He gives a free session. However, this is an opportunity to put himself out there, saying, this is what I do, this is what I can help you with, this is what I can help your clients with. And then he puts out his whatever he can do out here. That's his opportunity. But because he's getting a free class, that's like his reward or what the energy return that he gets. That's the whole concept. There's one more piece that I'm trying to get in, and that hasn't started yet. The same time we have this in the house, I want to open up like the dining room or something for people like art people who make earrings, jewelries, things like that. So they can put their merchandise and people can sell it there for the little time. So it kind of promotes different kinds of people. And you'll see when you come here, the energy is just beautiful. It's just, I did try the experiment of an open invitation, and it didn't go too good because all it took was one different energy and drums are being broken, bikes are being broken. So then I got a minute, no, we're going to do it only by invitation. So that's why I had to do it, because then you kind of have, because I'm opening up my whole house. You can walk into my house, right into the master bedroom is a session room. So my house is wide open. So I have to be selective in who comes in here. So that is why Healerverse helps me. They kind of check it out and say, okay, these guys are okay. And I have no problem. Like when I say by invitation, now I know Trish. Trish can bring anybody. There's no restriction there. If she feels like she's got 5 people with her, I absolutely trust her that she'll bring the right people. I have no questions asked. It's the same with people here on here. You show up with friends, hey, welcome. Because we know we all the same energy. We all got that same peace train thought, like, hey, we want to do good. But I'm trying to make the space for healers to have a place to just chill. And that's who gets left out of the loop, always gets left out. Because the healer's always busy. They don't have time. Just sit down and just chit chat. It's a beautiful space to do that. That's what I'm trying to create here. We had maybe three so far. Today I think it's the 4th. So let's see where it goes. And I think there's very positive movement. I've seen very beautiful people pop up. And it's amazing. This is where I saw the younger people come in and it's like, wow, these guys are amazing. These guys are amazing. They're right in tune with everything. Nature, animals, everything. They're in tune. And this gives me hope when I saw those guys come in here. They play music. They are recording artists. They write their own songs. I mean, young. It's like, wow. They showed up here. It's beautiful. So the energy will be created. It magnetizes people in here. It'll come. The right people come.
Amazing. Yeah, it's like it's the in real life version of like Healerverse and like what Healerverse helps people to find. And I love like what Sarah's doing too, with Chad with helping the kids, because they're so magical. And I'm sorry some of the stuff got broken at your house. I had no idea.
No. It's a learning. That's all the learning. That's through the experiment. That's how you
Oh
learn.
my
That's how
gosh.
you grow. That's how you grow.
Oh, yeah, okay. You have the best attitude. Can you believe I met him on the beach when he was literally there with his 110-pound dog, which I love, by the way. That dog's an angel. And my 50-pound, he's like 47-pound rescue, who I'm so protective over because he's such an angel, was like charging towards his dog, like, hey, let's be best friends. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if this dog is friendly and it can certainly kick his butt. Thank you so much, Abe. And yeah, we'll keep that going. I'm so happy we met. And we're gonna move it over now to Nikki, and then we're going to Manny, and then D Block. That's her nickname since 22 years ago. I did share a lot about you already, D Block.
I heard. I was getting some lovely texts that you were singing my praises. So thank you. Thank you.
You're
Yeah, I
welcome.
was trying to hop on here as quick as I could between clients. I was like,
That's
I don't want to miss
awesome.
the round table today because we always have such a good time.
Yeah, today is Open Sesame.
Well, where is everybody? I don't really know I didn't know I was going to be sharing anything. I was just
Oh, you
talking.
don't have to. You don't have to. I didn't know if you wanted to.
I mean, I always can talk. Yes,
It's totally optional. I'm in Florida.
Nikki is great at sharing. She is like a shining star in community spaces. She always participates. She always adds value and insight into any space that she's in. So it's wonderful
I try not to take over too much.
No, you're great.
You're good. Yeah, you can.
Wait, you're in Florida, Trish? And then where, Abraham, where's your place you were talking about? I just am curious as to how everything sounds.
Yeah, how about India?
Oh, okay, awesome.
No, Jupiter, Florida.
Oh, you're Florida too?
I have my neighbor.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Yeah.
where in Florida are you guys?
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Oh, okay. My mom's in Port St. Lucie. I'm like down there a lot.
Oh,
so.
no way.
Oh,
That's
perfect.
I'm
Perfect.
from the suburbs where we are on what we call the Jupiter Farms.
Okay, yeah.
Got an acre and a half, so everybody's more spread out. So it's more quiet. Like
Yeah,
bang,
definitely.
middle of town. So here
No,
you're
I'm not. I live in a gated community of 90-plus-year-olds.
I mean, all of it's kind of quiet to me. I mean,
It's so
Your
quiet.
community's cute, Trish. It's
Yeah,
cute. I've been
I'm
there.
5 minutes from the beach. I'm 5 minutes, I'm a mile from the beach. And there's like a yacht club in this neighborhood. This is like one of those bougie neighborhoods. But I like going out to Jupiter Farms too. I like both. I like how quiet my place is. Like, this is like my
That is
view. Yeah. On the end. Yeah. Oh my God. And I barely leave the compound except for to go to the beach. And thank God, because I never would have met you.
They have awesome beaches. I used to make a rule to like I had a rule that I wouldn't go to the beaches in this country just because I just felt like it was a waste of time. And then being stuck in like living in Florida for a long time, I realized I was wrong that they actually have some really nice beaches there. So
That Jupiter for 2.5 miles, dogs are allowed to run free on the beach.
which is important.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's not dog friendly, I don't want it.
No, me neither. No, my dogs love my doggy. I mean, he's just passed away a few years ago, but I was just watching videos. He loved it. He would just swim for hours. And then he was living in Florida. He had like, do you have one of those? All the pools are great. They got the screens over them, in Florida. My mom's got like an outside living room, so I'm all about it. I don't know what else to share, but I'm interested in all of these things.
Where are you? Where do you live?
I'm right in New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Like I like, yeah, right in Bergen County. Well, now I'm in like central Jersey, but I grew up right in Bergen County, like 5 minutes from New York City.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, literally.
Oh, wait, you went to college with Deneen?
Yeah.
Did you know Dennis Calcione?
Yes.
Yeah, I grew up with him since like kindergarten. That's where I'm from, where he's New Milford. It's like next to Hackensack and like Teaneck and.
Eric, who's on here right now, who's like the CFO of Healerverse, thank God for him. Like, seriously. Where are you from, Eric?
I was born and raised in Manhattan, then moved to Jersey. I want to say maybe like how many years ago? 5, 6 years ago, and now about 2, 3 months ago in lovely Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh my gosh, I've been in Nebraska, everything Cornhusker Highway, everything, right? Is that where you
Yes.
are? Because I've been there.
Yes, I mean the little that I know, it's only known for the College World Series and the Olympic swim trials.
All I know is everything was named after corn when I was there. It was every single thing had a name of corn. I don't know if that was a specific area I was in, but it's like.
Did you say corn?
Yes. I was out of state because my sister was like a figure skater, like at national like competitions. We have to go all over the country, and one time it was in Nebraska. It was like a whole thing, like, but everything was named after corn. It was like our hotel or motel was like Cornhusker Highway, and then the next street would be Corn something. That's like all I remember.
Yeah. But the parking downtown sucks, Sarah. So.
Oh my gosh. Manny, do you want to give us a little hello? My homie? I love what you sent me yesterday. I almost cried.
Oh, awesome.
I love you.
I almost sent you Kleenex. Hello, hola, everyone. Yeah, I totally get it, Nikki. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico. We got the best beaches. So when I came here, I was like, what? This is what you guys call a beach? Anyway,
Wait, where in
I'm
Puerto Rico?
Bayamon, which is metro area, San Juan metro area. Yeah.
It's nice.
So I went from Puerto Rico to Pennsylvania, where I spent most of my years, and then here I am in Central Florida, so near the Orlando International Airport. And so I think I'm like 3.5 hours away from Jupiter. Abe, I'd love to join you guys in your drumming
Of
someday.
course. Any
Yeah.
day. Open.
Yeah.
That's at 6:30. Just come on in.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you leave now, you'll be here early and then you just,
You might make it for tonight.
yeah, you'll definitely make
I got
it.
fire going already. Yeah, it's warm.
You do?
Yeah. I started last
I'm
night.
coming early. I'm coming early. If you need help, let me know. I'll come early.
I think I'm good.
Do you have
Yeah.
enough wood?
Don't buy. People will bring. Don't buy.
Okay.
We'll have enough. Yeah, people will bring stuff. Yeah.
All right. Last time I ordered it on Amazon, it came in like a day. All right, Manny, what else? Tell us everything. You're doing a lot of big things right now. The humanitarian side of things, and you're helping a lot of people as usual. Do you want to tell
Yeah,
us what you're doing?
yeah. I'm trying to see how I can formulate this without taking too much. But here's the thing. So there's the real spaces versus the virtual spaces, right? So Healerverse as a virtual space opens doors to events like what Abe was talking about. And so in real space, I work at it's called the Transition House here in St. Cloud, Florida. It's it has 90 beds. It's a residential for homeless men. Half are veterans, half are non-veterans. They come from corrections, no family, that kind of stuff. And when Abe was talking about opening his doors to his property, uh, like where I work now, I really learned the importance of boundaries because even though they ask us to have open door to our office, I mean, there's that, right? It's not my house, but it's my office and personal space and also energy, the vibration of what you're allowing in. It's really important. But back to so that's like my 9 to 5, so to speak. Um, I actually work it. I have it worked out, so it's 4 days. So I have 3 day weekends, and that allows me to be in Roundtable, which I really love. And so I'm working on the nitty gritty, as Trish knows, of the website. Um, I'm also helping get a person named Frank Russo for governor in Florida. Like I'm not doing it directly. I've just been invited to the conversation of the early strategy and strategic meeting and all that stuff. So that's like really cool. Um, and so I'm also working with a mentor on a global scale because I want to work on things that have functionality in different climates, different people. Um, because I'm a gardener at heart. I'm a Taurus, earth sign. I love garden. I love earthing. I don't have dirt under my nails, but I will after this. Um, and you know, person in environment. I'm also a social worker. So social worker deals with what's happening inside the person and what's happening in their environment. So when we're dealing with cybernetic or cyberspaces, right, and virtual this, virtual that, like you know it, Trish, you know, you got the metaverse and then all these platforms that they didn't want us healers to be in because we're bringing in inconvenient truths. And so we get deplatformed, et cetera, et cetera. So this is really a safe space for us to grow, to flex our entrepreneurial spirit and to troubleshoot. And so that's where I'm at. Like I have a website, but it's coming soon. It's under construction. And you can use the cliche about men and not committing because I've been there, done that with not committing with getting my website going. But but here's the thing. Trish, so I have to have my website or at least a draft version up and running by Thursday because this global leadership organizational, Wayne, by the way, it's called Sustainable Global Leadership Alliance. And it has people like Bruce Lipton and Greg Braden on the board of directors. So it's basically training. It's like boot camp on global leadership that's sustainable, but it's also creating a language and a network. So Trish, we're creating a big tsunami and we're gonna be riding this baby.
I like that you start creating a tsunami.
Well, it's a tsunami of love,
I love
right?
that.
Who says a tsunami has to be something bad? You know, that's why we named our daughter Katrina. 10 out of 10 people will think of the hurricane. Like, why'd you name her after a hurricane? No, no, she's okay, you want to use that metaphor? Well, she's a hurricane of love, you know?
New beginnings, freedom. Love that. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I like it. I actually like that. I feel like the energy right now is disruptive and destructive in a good way. Like the evil and the darkness. Bye bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's like clearing it away. Yeah.
And I'm sure there's a universal law or maybe an esoteric you know, way of explaining this better, but what I'm finding is the power of three, like three elements. is really important. When we are getting into the black versus white or Republican versus Democrat, in the duality, we can get too boxed in. When you bring a third element, then you have the power of contrast left, contrast right. Three people, for example. Um, that way you don't have manipulation. You could see the energy where it's flowing between three or more, obviously.
Right.
And so that's something that's really helping me. Like, okay, this is duality. Let's bring a third element and see how the energy flows. And then once I got the right calibration or rotation or like things make sense, once I've elevated the harmony of what I'm experiencing, then I go into oneness because now I can trust and I can flow into oneness. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Can I?
Please.
Okay. Now, at this, what I do here, we call it a circle. That means there's no head, no tail. We're all equal in it. So now, I've come up against an issue. Initially, I was going to fix the problem myself. But I have to step back and say, no, I don't decide that. The circle decides that. So tonight, that is a question that goes out there because, like, one of the healers, if she's going to do something, it's going to cost her money. So to me, it shouldn't cost them money. They're already putting it out for free. So now how do we cover that? So people are like, no, ask donation and all this stuff. Like, no. That's a question for the circle. And like a talking circle, everybody gets their turn to talk. We have a talking stick. You voice your opinion. When you're done, you pass the stick on to the next person. So everybody, even if it's your first night here, you have equal say-so because you're part of the circle. So that's where we're going with this. So I don't know, but this is what used to work with the indigenous people. That is exactly what we are following here.
This is actually, thank you for bringing that up. When I run the men's group, I mean, they're all men at the residential facility.
Okay.
So sometimes it's 28 men in a room.
Okay.
Sometimes it's my caseload, which is 12,
Okay.
10 to 12. So the talking stick is something that we brought in. It's actually more like a rubber ball. It's a bit more fun. And how people adapt, right? Because some people like want, throw it overhand, underhand. Some people are like, some people have, they don't have functionality, so you roll it to them, right? And but it's like passing the mic. It's moving the energy.
Gotcha.
And we have rules like no talking over anyone.
Yep.
Obviously, that's what the stick is about.
Yeah.
And also no experts. Like we're not giving advice to anybody. We're just expressing. And then you ask for permission, like, hey, would you like some feedback on this? Kind of a thing. Or say, like, I want feedback. I need support with this. Right.
Hi, I am Faros. Welcome. I love the horse behind you. Hi. Do you want to say hi? Nice to meet you. I can do. There we go.
There we go. Now I got my audio on. Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you. Sorry I was late. I just saw Wayne's message. Thank you, Wayne, for inviting me to this circle. And so nice to meet you all. I'm Sam. My name's Sam. I'm in Egypt. I've been in Egypt for 5 years. I'm originally from Texas, and I'm working on decentralized systems and working on uniting people as we go through this great transition.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, Wayne told me about you. He said, this guy's so cool. I thought you were Egyptian. I had no idea that you were from the US. I'm like, how did you find him? That's awesome.
Yeah, we met through Net Positive Village. Another friend from New York, actually, that's in Egypt that I've been friends with, was in contact with them. So just all these random, I guess not random things, divine timing and divine connections brought us all together. And then Wayne and I jumped on a call a couple of weeks ago and we just immediately hit it off. So Wayne and Chad are amazing, and we're working on bringing some things together.
Amazing. Yeah. I'm all about decentralization.
Been working in silence for like 5 years. I just went in a complete shutdown. I worked in decentralization and democratization of electricity through blockchain ledger and was working on trying to make electricity basically free, and then they control our companies to give us stability. And then when COVID hit, I just saw that, wow, this is a much bigger problem. Just electricity, and then what do we do about this? And so I just I sold my house in Texas and packed a backpack, and I came to Egypt. Here I've been working with sacred geometry and connecting with ancient wisdom and just meeting people and just really on this spiritual path and following, and really found myself here in Omadonia, the mother of the world. So just really miraculous things. I planned a 30-day vacation. I didn't plan on being here for 5 years, but here we are.
That's awesome.
Y'all are welcome to ask me questions or whatever. I'm just happy to be here and listen. So sorry I'm late.
So happy you're here. No, I'm honestly, you're an OG of blockchain dev. Like that's old school blockchain dev. Like it's not the oldest school, but that's old enough. You know what I mean? Like so, yeah, that's really cool. And what's interesting is that right now one of my business partners, John, is on this call, and we're big into crypto and stuff like that. I've been an early crypto adopter, and yeah, Healerverse is not blockchain, but I actually just published a book on blockchain. It will be in the future. We'll at least have like a token and like crypto payments on there pretty soon. So yeah.
So my big I could give you a little bit of a concept is what profile and what system is really representing people, and really the answers lie within. So I'm a big advocate of that we must know ourselves, and where is the gamified profile for life that really carries us through life, and a personal assistance, and AI is only how we relate with it. So right now, all data is data extractive. So I'm building an I am profile system to bring in a way that we can look into ourselves in mind, body, and spirit, and to go through those different aspects of profile. What is our material world? What is our internal world?
Oh, I love that. Are you using AI to build it?
And so I've got a custom AI that's built right now, and I'm working on building. Absolutely.
That's so sick. Oh, you are so cool.
It's actually building itself offline because it's telling me its limitation.
You don't have to pay money.
So then each person, that's right. It's completely offline. It'll actually fit in a thumb drive. So then if everybody has their own system and it's completely offline, then we own all our own data and complete data. And just data reflection in our own I am profile. But then that reflects in a fragmented system back to Pharos, which is the lighthouse, the original lighthouse from Alexandria, Egypt, which was the last time we had collective wisdom and knowledge in one place on earth. And so when we start to reflect back to that lighthouse, then the lighthouse gives us the light of reflection of all of humanity. So we have humanity is today. So your I am profile shows you who you are in your own mirror. And then Pharos shows us where we are as humanity without identifying anybody, but just showing this is where knowledge is. This is where our changes are. And we can't figure out where we're going if we don't know where we are, both within and as a group, as a collective. So this is my mission.
Let's go. I'm sorry I missed that call, Wayne. If something's not on my calendar, I don't show up. I'm very organized. But I'm so happy that you're here. That's so sick. And I love what you're doing.
Thank you for having me.
I'm super, yeah. Thank you so much. That's so cool. That's so cool. And I love that you guys found each other. It's really cool.
Wayne's an awesome guy.
Yeah, I'm a tech nerd too, so I love this, you know?
Well, good. I welcome assistance. Like I said, I've been working on this 5 years completely in solitude and just carrying it and trying to figure it out. And how do we implement this? How do we go about it? And how do we fundraise for something? But really the main thing is, if you talk about tokenization and value systems, I apologize, Wayne, just 1 second. And then what we really need to talk about is what is value system. And I believe coherence is the value system we all need to be moving to, is that coherence is really the value system because it's a quality of everybody and everything in this world and how our connections are.
Yeah.
So I've actually built in a system that every data point's on a nodal base node can be like calibrated, if you will, if it could be brought into coherence using like a Hawkins method or biogeometry or matter, because every node is fractal. So the goal is to always come in to the best operating system possible.
So many people on this call are probably like,
Resource
what are you guys talking
scarcity
about?
mindset into coherence mindset.
I love this.
Mindful
There's a
Manning
lot of
has a
stuff
question.
happening right now that John and I have had privy to access to. Randomly, John, who's on a camera right now, is actually at my house since Monday. I think it's Monday. Yeah, since Monday. And I was speaking at a conference in Charleston. Hey. And like I cruised back on Sunday at like 3 a.m. so I could go on like the boat with them or whatever. But we wound up meeting the next day because I was definitely tired. It was late. And then like, we've been working on certain things since last year to collaboratively together, like some big deals and stuff, separately to Healerverse. And but like God put us together this week, and you wouldn't believe some of the stuff that's going on that we've heard about in the news was gonna roll out that I can't talk about on camera. Good stuff, good stuff. And it's so wild how John has one piece of the puzzle and then I have the other piece of the puzzle, and we're like, and he just happens to be here. You know what I mean? And he was at like Sister Jenna on Monday. He was about to go to the Hard Rock Casino, and he's literally here at my house, which is like a spiritual healing oasis. And like we're literally putting puzzles together like all day. It's like, and even Eric right now, stuff's happening for him too. That's my CFO, Eric. And now everybody on this call is like doing such big things. Goodness gracious.
A lot
Whoa.
of good is happening. Yeah.
Whoa.
The blessing.
Yeah, like we know stuff that nobody knows, like that's happening right now that we're getting firsthand. And it's like, how did we get access to this information? And we're both sitting there. I'm like in tears yesterday on the couch. You know what I mean? I can't say what's going on any type of communication device, really, but it's really good stuff right now. It's happening right now. All this stuff, like I could cry just saying it. Like that we've been waiting for. It's happening right now. And you could just see how energetically all of us on this call are also like feeling that shift. Like all of us. Like a month ago, Abe and I weren't doing like fires and drum circles. No.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Well, could
A
we
month
agree?
ago, Manny wasn't building farms in the backyard for people that are reforming themselves to like heal and like, you know what I mean? Instead of going and doing crime and getting effed up like some of us used to, like having them like, play with the dirt and build trees and plant fruits and vegetables. Like
We're creating
what?
a company for them, Trish.
Good.
They're gonna be called Dirty Felons Earth Care.
I support that. I support that. Those are my people, literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Peace Tribe's taking off. They're building schools to help humanity. Abe's opening up his house. John's like literally like in the know and stuff, like straight up like New York. Like
Forget
Eric
about it.
has all this abundance coming in. It's like, man, like when we come together, like this is a perfect example. Like literally, Sam here is like building blockchain solutions, and we already know what cryptos are gonna stay and what's gonna go. Last week I spoke to somebody at NVIDIA that does quantum computing. He's like responsible for the quantum computing at NVIDIA. I was a bit starstruck that he took my phone call, to be honest with you. We were like nerding out. And in 30 minutes, I asked him probably 100 questions, and I felt like I was taking advantage. And Wayne is like going next, but we're saving the best for last because poor Wayne couldn't get in. So that was my summary of this whole entire event today. And everybody, thank you for being here. Now I'm going to pass it to Wayne and then we're going to wrap it up. And I put the Healerverse Telegram in here too. And then I'll put a message in here that it's my number. And I put my phone number in here too. I took notes too from Sam. That's notes from Sam. I'm like, honestly, this was such a good round table. What a different, like, they're always good, but I'm happy. So, all right, go ahead, Wayne. It's all you. I put you for last because Chad said everything.
Did Sarah get a chance to speak? Did I miss that? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Hey, this is beautiful. Manny, I just want to say that I just looked up on GoDaddy and mannyg.org is available.
Manny G.
Yeah, mannyg.org. So do it. Deneen, good to see you. I loved your roundtable. Thank you so much. Abraham, that's awesome. You're basically doing what I do with peace festivals, but you do it every week and open your door, and that's just a blessing to all those who join you. And to Sarah, it's really good to see you, Sarah. Sarah's become a good friend of ours, and she's just bringing so much beauty to the world. Thank you, Sam, from Egypt. You're the man. Yeah, let's get it on. I think what I was going to say earlier on is, Trish, you and Sam should definitely get on a call, so the rest of us can have a conversation while you guys go off into blockchain worlds. It's like a whole Healerverse tech meeting, That's awesome. So, this is great to see everybody. I woke up this morning thinking how big the peace tribe can actually be in its own sense when we understand that what we're all seeking at the end of the day is peace. And all the healers that are out there doing different modalities, at the end of the day, what they are doing is bringing peace to those that they serve. And so it's just a beautiful thing for me to recognize that and speak about it and be authentic about it, because that was never a word that was part of my journey at all. And the more I get around people, the more I understand that it's not a word that they use openly either. And so to open this door to be able to speak what true peace really is and what it is to that person, and how do we not only gather it from deep inside our soul, but then to bring it to the rest of the world. So this is just beautiful things this morning, and I missed Chad's presentation on that because when I spoke to him, he blew up for like half an hour, and apparently he spilled it all out today. So it's really cool to see all of us coming together and creating a new universe. Thank you, Trish, for supporting that. And all the other people. So I haven't met Eric, and I can't read that person's name because I don't have my glasses on, or John, but I look forward to getting an opportunity to meet you guys as well, and hopefully we'll all connect very soon. So peace out. Love you guys.
Oh, you too. Yeah, Eric is the Healerverse CFO. He's a legend. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. We fight behind closed doors. No, I'm kidding. No, we
She's
really
my
don't.
sister from a different mother.
Literally, when we like, oh my God. Like, it's so cool how like good people are coming together. And I absolutely love Baby Soul. Hi. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm putting my number in here again. Eric, do you want to say anything before like we wrap it up?
Putting me on the spot. I don't.
You don't have to. This was open. Nobody had to share.
No, I didn't. I mean, it's ironic how Trish and I met. She was looking for a numbers person, and I responded to some job posted back in, what was it, June, July, give or take, and went down there, and fell in love with Trish. What's not to love about her, and hopefully, off to the races after that.
Yeah. Literally, he's my brother. Like, I feel like I went to like elementary school with him or something. Like, I'm protective over him as if he's my brother, like all this stuff. And like, I just love seeing everybody win. But like certain people, like, I'm like, you especially need to win.
I've given her, my men advice, and it's usually accurate.
And also, like, people coming on the team advice, even more importantly. Yeah. Yeah. He's like, Trish, you too. And I'm like, no, I know you're fine.
Hey, Eric, if she's protective over you, I am too. We're a package deal. We're family.
Even
so-
better, even better. You got the Jersey, edge or whatever word you want to use in you.
She does. She punches hard. You got
That's
to
right.
be careful.
No.
Not in a violent way, but she's strong.
No, my dad raised me to be able to defend myself. I never have to. Well, that's not true. But in our younger years, but I never go looking for a fight. But if one finds me, I'm equipped to handle it. Now, I'm always the one to diffuse fights. Like if anything was breaking out, I'd be like, no, and get everybody to calm down and go their separate ways or to move on, to dance, to do something other than fight. So I'm the peacekeeper, but my dad didn't raise anybody that couldn't defend themselves.
Sam, are you going to come back to the US at all?
Hey, I'm open, guys. I'm absolutely open. But I want to start some projects in Egypt too here. I think Egypt's a massive missing opportunity in the world that nobody's really looking at, and the spirit here. I've traveled a lot. This is the safest place I've ever been in the world. Like the people are so friendly and so kind. It's got its challenges like everywhere else, but nobody's really helping Egypt tell its story. Everybody knows the pyramids and camels, but nobody really knows what's Egypt today, what's their culture, what's their music, what are the challenges of the people. So I'm planning to start a YouTube channel, but I would absolutely be open to coming back to the US too. So I'm game with anything, and I'm happy to be a part of this team and happy to be a part of Healerverse. And thanks for the introduction and happy to listen. Yeah, let's schedule a call, Trish, and
We're gonna vibe so
talk
hard,
more.
Sam. We're gonna vibe so
Yeah,
hard.
I want to meet Eric too. I'm excited about the numbers, and I guess it was Sarah that I get to miss talking about sacred geometry. And so all of this is actually rooted in the flowers built in sacred geometry. Why are computation systems and numbers not working in divine order? So the entire Pharaoh system all works in sacred geometry, and I would love everybody's assistance and guidance in that. This isn't about me, it's about we.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Danita and I know a thing or two about sacred geometry.
Please. That's
She knows
really how
more than me.
blockchain should be working.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Blockchain, you're an OG of blockchain. I'm super impressed because it became like after lockdown way bigger for people to do dev on blockchain. It was still so new. I don't even know half of the stuff that's out there anymore. Like when I went into blockchain, like in end of 2020, there wasn't all this stuff out there. We didn't even have L2 blockchains yet. You know what I mean? There was no Polygon. There was Ethereum. And also, you had to go on your desktop to go on MetaMask, and you had to go on your desktop, like for everything. You didn't even have a mobile app. Nothing.
I would say like I understand blockchain, and I'm a theory guy, and so I'll try to keep up with you as much as possible. But really, my focus is decentralization and data, and keeping data in the hands of people. And so that's really the conceptual thing that I really try to focus on. Is data is the most powerful thing in the world. I mean, knowledge is power, and he who controls knowledge controls reality. I mean, throughout all of history. So who are the biggest companies in the world? Data companies, and they know everything about us. But what do we know about ourselves? And so until we really have data sovereignty and we start to switch to that reflective self and to start to know ourselves, then how are we going to know where we're going if we don't even know who we are as individuals or a collective? And where's the one place that we're coming together right now to even talk about, like, what are human rights? Like, I mean, we're so fragmented in audiences and different social media. So, I mean, we can't solve anything if we can't have a collective conversation. So we need to have unified conversations, but in decentralized data formats to where everybody's data sovereignty is protected. So, and yes, and the vehicle is a blockchain format, but I actually see where we're going is we're actually going far beyond blockchain. Blockchain is actually just an example of it, but where we're going is going to transcend that.
You're a good speaker. You're so powerful. You say things that I think that I can't articulate like that.
Well, thank you for that affirmation. And yes, I look to grow and be able to communicate myself better and better at all
love
times.
this. Because like one of the downloads that I got was like Healerverse's purpose, like main purpose was to support exclusive conversations that can help to solve some of these issues. Like that was, and I was getting yelled at. I was texting Janine that night as I saw the in the air, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm trying. And they're like yelling at me, ethers, ethers, ethers. And I'm like, I'm working on it. And then I was like, am I safe? And they said yes. And I'm like, all right. The only time I didn't feel safe was when I was in Egypt, actually. But we'll talk about
Oh, you've
that
been to Egypt, huh?
offline. Yeah, I was thinking about the camels and the
Cool.
pyramids. Exactly what you said. And I got there and I almost got kidnapped. But honestly, I didn't. I wound up pulling a move. It's a long story.
It
We'll
is different
talk.
for women versus men for sure. I understand that and I
Yeah,
respect that. But as an
yeah,
American man, like I have more rights here than anywhere in the world.
yeah. That's amazing. That's right. That's amazing. Yeah, so I'll let you guys let's like just wrap this up. Thank you everybody for being here. Let's go Healerverse, 5dhealerverse.com. Love you guys and good day.